Hi guys! You know what I realized? I realized that I put a lot of music up on here, but I don't often talk about music. You know what I mean? I'm starting to introduce my songs and do little intros, and I know I look absolutely ridiculous in this scarf with this color frickin' chick plaid, but I don't care. I'm sitting here at 8:30 in the morning, not giving a fudge. I'm eating Fun-Dip, not giving a fudge. Say hi, Katie. We went for a WALK this morning at 5, and I had my headphones in, I was jamming, and she's sniffing, and it's so gross outside here, guys. It's April. It's April. It's freaking April, and look. Screw you, Canada. It's like spring keeps doing this to us. It keeps coming and being like, hey guys, what's up? Here to brighten your week. And then it's just like, pfft, nope. Oh yeah, I bought a Stones mug at music store the other day because I'm on a huge Stones kick right now. I have these every once in a while. Back to music, that's what I was talking about. I have these kicks every once in a while. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, I'm tired. Where I'll get really, I'm sure everybody does it, I'll get really into a certain band or a certain genre or a certain artist, and then I'll just listen to them, and that's the Stones right now. I've been replaying Wild Horses and the entire Sticky Fingers album and Exile on Main Street. Oof. 1972, baby. Booyah! It wasn't I knew who the Stones were when I was little, when I was younger, because my dad used to play them a lot, and he used to cover them. But I didn't, it's like the Beatles, you know, I didn't know who the Beatles were. I'd heard their songs, I'd heard their name, but I didn't know collectively who they were. It was the same with the Stones and the Eagles. That bowl is empty. Stop eating it. And so I think it was last year I started No, it would have been. The Stones was last year. The Beatles was a few years ago, where I consciously started searching out their music and, you know, getting to know what they were as a band more. So that's interesting, and that's when I started listening a lot to Jumpin' Jack Flash and you know, their bigger hits, frickin' Paint It Black. Oh damn, one of my favorite. I jam out. I do not dance. I can't dance, but I dance to that song. I rock the balls out of that song. I listen to a lot of different stuff. I listen to everything from Stones to, you know, the old school rock to the old school pop with the Beatles, Britney Spears stuff, but I was obsessed with Britney Spears when I was younger. I used to steal my mother's tube tops and wear them as dresses. I was little girl, and I would take the plastic dollar store heels, and I'd march up and down my alleyway because I didn't have a backyard. There was an alleyway behind my house on my street, and I'd be like, I'm not that innocent. Fitting. Even though I didn't get it. I was 4, not that young. I was 6, but I still, yeah. Pink Floyd. I love Pink Floyd. The first time I actually listened to Dark Side of the Moon and The Wall, I listened to them back to back, laying on my bedroom floor with a candle and in darkness, and I just laid on my bedroom floor staring at the ceiling and making shadow puppets, and it was a psychedelic experience without the drugs. It was amazing. So, and then I proceeded to do my dishes every night to Pink Floyd, and I used Dawn, well I still use it, I used Dawn green apple dish soap, so now whether I'm listening to Pink Floyd or not, I associate Pink Floyd with Dawn green apple dish soap, and the smell of Dawn green apple dish soap to Pink Floyd, The Wall. That's interesting. No, but I totes dig this cup. It goes Stones withstand divorce, slander, rip-off, slagging, underage sex, alcohol, drugs, wash thoroughly, 50% rock, 50% roll, made in England, and on the bottom it says made in China, because it was totes made in China. Actually, speaking of like made in places, me and my friend who's currently living in Thailand, he's on exchange, he's coming back in a few months. We were talking about tattoos, and he was he told me, like, he showed me my name written in Thai, and I thought it was really pretty even though I couldn't read it. And I was like, "Oh, you know what? I'm going to get you to write that for me, and I'm totally going to get it tattooed on the back of my neck, like a barcode, only it's gonna be my name in Thai letters, and then I'm gonna have like made in Canada or something down there." And then I was like, no, I'm gonna put like made and then something, like insert something obscure, and then he called me a hipster because I said something obscure. Whatever. Oh, Placebo, I'm in love with Placebo. Oh, Meds is a really good song. I mean, I did a cover of, what's it called? Oh my god! Why can't I remember? I did a cover of Placebo anyway. System of a Down. I love System of a Down. The Gorillaz. Something pisses me off about System of a Down and the Gorillaz. And it doesn't involve System of a Down and the Gorillaz. It involves music stores and what they categorize them as. Like, they have the Gorillaz in rap and, like, System of a Down in metal. And metal's, like, more hard rock. Like, they have rock elements, just like the Gorillaz have rap elements. It's just, it doesn't make any sense to put, it's like, it's just categorizing System of a Down as a metal band is like categorizing the Gorillaz as a rap band. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. So it just, crazy. Connor Oberst is a gorgeous poet. Like, all of his stuff is just so narrative, and all of his new things. And the thing with Connor Oberst on YouTube is there's 1,000,001 things. You can look up, I'm not sure how to pronounce it properly, Desperados or something. That's some, like, more of his heavy stuff. And then there's Connor Oberst, there's Bright Eyes, which is Connor Oberst and a few other people. Then there's Monsters of Folk, and there's Connor Oberst and the Mystic Valley Band that he did in Mystic Valley in Mexico. Serge Tankian from System of a Down, his original stuff's great. Hermagerd. One Direction, actually. One Direction is I like to dance around my house and clean to One Direction. I don't know. It's like dance music. It's exciting. You get all pumped up and you're like dancing. Kiss you. Plus their Blondie cover was pretty cool. That was pretty here. So yeah, I even listen to One Direction. Awkward. Like I said, guilty pleasure. One Direction's like the fact that I like Beats. You don't really want to tell people that you like Beats, because then they look at you funny. They're like, why the hell do you like Beats? At least in my friend group, that is. I'm not judging you if you like One Direction. Like, totes my goats. I'm not one of those people who's like, ooh, mainstream music. I don't like mainstream music. Like I said, I listen to Britney Spears. Oh, lately we've been really into Decisions, like the bitches love cake every time my birthday, cause bitches love cake. That's me and my roommate and all of our, like, in our close knit group of friends. We're really into that. We like we stand at the bus stop and we're just like, every time my birthday, cause bitches love cake. And I actually sing that at work too when there isn't anybody in the store, and my coworker Ann laughs at me. Every time my birthday, cause bitches love cake.